In this series, we will focus on a jazz legend each month and discuss 5 of their essential albums that you need to listen to. This is not meant as a way to rank different records against each other, but rather to provide a core listening foundation for students or listeners as they begin to check out an artist. In this video, we are going to go over 5 albums that you need to listen to. Dexter Gordon is known as one of the most influential tenor saxophone players in jazz history. He started his music career playing with the great bands of Lionel Hampton and Billy Eckstine. After his stints with those bands, he became known as a premier soloist and band leader, and he spent most of his career performing with his own groups. Gordon is known for his big sound and lyrical improvising. Gordon recorded over 50 albums as leader between the 1940s and 1980s, so it's hard to get our list down to just 5 albums. Here are the albums in no particular order. This album was recorded in 1962 at Rudy Van Gelder's New Jersey studio. Recorded for the renowned record label Blue Note Records, this album has become one of Gordon's most adored recordings. The album has a stellar rhythm section backing Gordon featuring Sonny Clark on piano, Butch Warren on bass, and Billy Higgins on drums. The quartet is completely in sync with each other for the entire record. The album features Cheesecake, one of Gordon's most well-known compositions, and other great tunes including the standard Love for Sale. The album is available on all streaming platforms and is available with most CD and LP dealers. This album is a fantastic compilation of tunes that Gordon recorded for the label Dial in the 1940s. This is a great record to hear Gordon's playing at the beginning of his musical career. Since the record is a compilation of a variety of different recording sessions, the band differs from track to track. Red Callender plays bass on the entire record. The drumming is split between Chuck Thompson and Roy Porter. The piano duties are split between Charles Fox, Billy Bunn, and Jimmy Robles. The great trombonist Melba Liston plays on 4 tracks, and tenor saxophonist Wardell Gray and Teddy Edwards accompanies Gordon on select tracks. This compilation album is available on most streaming sites, and the CD is easily available. This album, that was recorded at the famed New York City jazz club, the Village Vanguard, in 1976, is a significant recording in Gordon's career. Up until this point, Gordon has spent most of the past decade living in Europe. This album marked a return to the US and featured a great band of musicians including Woody Shaw on trumpet, Ronnie Matthews on piano, Stanford James on bass, and Louis Hayes on drums. The album catches the energy of Gordon playing with an exceptional band in front of a live audience full of Gordon's fans and friends. The album features Fenja and Fried Bananas, 2 great originals from Gordon, and also a handful of originals from Shaw. The band also plays a nice collection of standards including Gingerbread Boy, Round Midnight, and Body and Soul. The album is easily available wherever you listen to your music. This 1961 album was also recorded in the famed Rudy Van Gelder's New Jersey studio. This Blue Note release featured a quartet of Gordon on tenor saxophone, Kenny Drew on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. The world-class rhythm section lays down a swinging groove that allows Gordon to freely communicate his energetic and melodic ideas. The album features a wide range of originals from Gordon and has a great rendition of Charlie Chaplin's tune, Smile. Like most Blue Note releases, this album is easily available on streaming platforms and through CD and LP retailers. In 1963, Blue Note hit gold again with another Dexter Gordon release. As the title indicates, this record was recorded in Paris with a band of 2 Americans living in Paris at the time, Bud Powell on piano and Clenny Clark on drums. The band also had French bassist Pierre Michel. This album does not have any originals but features a lot of great standards, which makes this a great album to transcribe from. This album is easily available wherever you go to listen to your music. Making an honorary appearance on our list is the motion picture Round Midnight. This movie, released in 1986, is loosely based off the life of Bud Powell and Lester Young, and it stars Dexter Gordon as the leading actor. Gordon provides not only a great musical performance on the record, but also does a phenomenal job acting. Despite it being his first movie, he went on to be nominated for an Oscar for Best Male Actor for his role. Herbie Hancock also won an Oscar for Best Original Score for the film. Unfortunately, the movie is very hard to find. It is not available on any streaming platforms except for some clips that are available on YouTube. It's also hard to find the DVD new, so your best shot of finding the movie is looking at your local library or finding a good deal for a used copy online. We hope you enjoyed this video and you now have a foundation for you to listen to. This video is meant as only a starting point. Look at the description below for a complete list of all of the albums. If you like this video, we will be releasing a new video in this series every month. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and to hit the like button below. For more information about Jazz and Powers, go to our website at www.jazzandpowers.org.